Hi guys, today we're going to react to IJIME Dame ZETTAI by Babymetal. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from Jim Nusbaum. Thank you, Jim, for yet another request. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Jim. We appreciate the continued support.
It's starting as a ballad, but I have a strong feeling that it's not a ballad. They're going to roar any second now.
Interesting start, but it looks like the mosh pit is warming up. That's for sure. There's something going on there, and I thought, oh, they're putting on a show with all these like people flipping around and stuff, and I'm like, oh no, it's just the mosh pit warming up. So I think we've got something coming. This is just a sort of a slightly quieter intro.
Deceivingly quiet. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what's coming.
Well, we weren't wrong. The song exploded into the mushroom cloud that is Babymetal, with the girls running around and Sue Metal with her severe expression. Beautiful.
Yeah. As soon as Kami Band kicked it into gear, it was all going off, and the mosh pit started going off. And watching Yui and Moa run side to side on the stage actually gave me these visuals of sheepdogs, dogs that herd the sheep in a certain direction. It felt like they were directing the mosh pit. You know what I mean? Like they were running side to side. Let's keep within this area and go nuts.
I didn't make that connection, but now that you mention it, yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, we always talk about how much of sort of puppet masters they are, the way they control the crowd. And I think that's sort of what planted it in my mind. I'm like, they really know what they're doing.
This is a 2014 live performance. They are visibly very young in this. For lack of a better term, there are children on stage, and the fact that they blow us away is just amazing from back then.
It's amazing, the level of confidence, the level of control that they have on stage. They know exactly what they're doing and how to do it, and they do it every time, and they don't miss a beat. So consummate professionals. And to anyone who says, Babymetal is not really metal and all that, yeah, they are.
You gotta give credit when credit is due. Yeah.
There's pop there and all of that, sure, but definitely metal. Yeah.
thinking we're supposed to see some sort of process because we're peeking to the past, to their past work, and we're seeing them now. And you'd think that you'd see sort of process how they mature into new regions. It doesn't happen because it feels like they're always 100%. They're always full on, super professional right from the start. It feels like that not just they don't miss a beat, it feels like they haven't missed a beat ever.
Yeah, talent-wise, control-wise, I think it's been there from the beginning, and it's there, in the more recent videos as well. I think there's been a level of some level of progression and improvement, say maybe in Sue's voice, that you can distinctly hear. She has a lot, maybe more control, and something about it feels a little bit more adult. They're a lot more maybe refined now, but still, the level of talent was mind-boggling, when they were this young and younger, and the fact that they could just churn out these amazing songs. I mean, I haven't heard, well, since we started doing this, I don't think we've heard one song that fell short of excellent.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. They're working, at a very high level. No doubt about it. And they have been doing that from the beginning. Just fantastic.
There's still something that is hard to process when you first see it. I see it now, and we've seen many music videos of theirs, so we got used to it by now. But there's still something, call it enchanting, mind-boggling, with seeing Yui and Moa and Sumetal at that age and that vast audience, and it's like a Tuesday to them. Like I always say, it's like a normal thing. Yeah, sure. Tens of thousands of people, and we're on stage. Yeah, that's they're unfazed, and it's not something that you would expect.
Yeah, and even though Yui is no longer with the band, and apparently for health reasons, I think is the reason she left, it's still all three of them. It feels like they were born to be on stage. I'm loving the ongoing drum beat from Kami Band. It's just like they get the bass and the guitar in there as well. They're just such an awesome band and such a fantastic complement to Babymetal. It's just such a good fit. The girls put on sort of the show and the pop and that kind of element at the front, and Kami Band coming with the metal from the back, and it's just such a good mix that works so freaking well. I just love it.
The energy signatures combine perfectly between the girls and the band. I've never once thought that something clashes or something doesn't work with that particular signature that I get from them. Just beautiful.
A beautiful section there. It started off with a short instrumental, and it kicked into sort of a speaking part from both, I think, Yui and Moa. I think they both did a little bit of that, and then it went back to sort of almost finish the instrumental, which was freaking awesome. Again, another awesome guitar solo, and the girls, they're just fantastic.
Yeah, it was a beautiful, endearing moment between the girls. I don't think we've seen too many of those in their music videos. They don't usually talk to each other. It feels like they talked at each other, as to say something I think it correlates to the lyrics, to the meaning. I mean, and that instrumental was marvelously enjoyable. Judging by the title and the general idea that arises from the translation to the lyrics, we need to mention that because we don't know how congruent it is with the actual meaning. The general idea is they have commentary about bullying, about people who bully, and they hold responsible people who witness other people being bullied and don't intervene are just as bad as bullies themselves. And they try to sort of educate to take action when you see a person being bullied. That's the general idea I got from it.
I think it does something else as well, because it does place blame on the people doing the bullying, but it also says that we sometimes get bullied and sometimes we bully others. So it's not sort of, they're not clearing themselves of any guilt. They're saying we all do it at some point and we need to kind of be aware of it so that we don't do it. Because sometimes we do it unaware. We're not really aware that we're hurting people, but we are. And then there's also the people that, as you described it, sort of who witness it, but don't do anything about it. So it's like when bullying occurs, everybody will get hurt in some way and everybody's to blame in some way. But yeah, it's just one of those, you know, positive messages that they tend to have in their music that basically encourages people not to kind of surrender and not to succumb to bullying, but kind of to stand up and either defend themselves or defend others, and basically make people understand that bullying is just not going to be accepted, you know, in any way whatsoever. That was awesome. See you indeed. Very soon.
I had it in my mind to say, well, yet another beautiful gem from Babymetal. This beautiful gem is 10 years old. So if this was the first Babymetal song I would have witnessed, then I would have been intrigued to try and figure out what are they up to now. But we've seen what they're up to now. We've seen more of their newer work. It's just beautiful all around, and it's so much fun to witness that process that they go through and to just experience them as such professional musicians. Set aside the novelty in their young age and the energy that they bring. It's just good music.
Absolutely. I think the genius behind this band is kind of identifying the level of talent that Sue has and surrounding her with more talent. So basically not putting her out as a solo artist, you know, just on stage by herself, but going, let's come up with some sort of a concept. I would even call it a gimmick, but it's like most bands, most musicians have a gimmick. A gimmick is not a dirty word. They definitely have one, and it works. Three young girls who look like they predominantly come from pop, who are actually doing, you know, metal is awesome. And it works, and it's fantastic, and I'm enjoying every song and every minute of every song. It's just been a fantastic ride so far. And again, this song is no different. I actually really like jumping back and forth, even though we sometimes make mistakes, you know, about the lineup and about other things, because you know, we're still fairly new to Babymetal and all that. But yeah, I mean, you know, without making mistakes, how will we learn? So we are learning, and we are loving it, and yeah, they're just a fantastic band. So yeah, awesome band, and again, another awesome song that we greatly enjoyed. So thank you, Jim Nusbaum, for another Babymetal request. This was fantastic. We appreciate the support. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks, Jim, for another gem from Babymetal. We loved every second of it. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
And around now, our Babymetal playlist should be popping up on the screen somewhere. Please click it, have a look. Yeah, let us know what you think. Again, we appreciate all the support, guys, and we'll be back in a few days with a new episode. We hope to see you all then. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.